1, 2, 3.
Blazer! Feeling Potter. Davis hammers it down. Madiba Trujillo.
Yes,
sir! Oh, wow!
Trailblazer! Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Let's go!
It is rivalry night, part 2. Utah Tech and that team 50 miles to the north of us. The T-Birds and Trailblazers. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel, glad to have you aboard tonight for this rivalry game. Utah Tech and Southern Utah. And Mike, these two teams met in the WAC opener here on this floor, December 29th. Utah Tech getting the 14-point win. Much different Southern Utah team tonight, though.
Absolutely. I mean, this Southern Utah team, Rod, has been on a tear since that game here in Burns Arena. And Trailblazers most recently coming on a back-to-back losing streak. So definitely a different setting than it was to start the WAC play.
T-Birds coming off a 3-game winning streak, including last Wednesday night. They upset the top team in the conference, Utah Valley, in Cedar City. And Utah Tech coming off a hard-fought loss Wednesday night at Cal Baptist. Juice Holt, Mike, he had a career night, 21 points.
Yeah, 21 points coming on 3 of 4 shooting from downtown. Definitely one of his better nights shooting from deep. You see one right there. Just money all night for Juice Holt. Added 7 rebounds. And just coming off the bench really provided a spark for Utah Tech.
Yeah, Holt and Belonga did not start on Wednesday night, but after the Trailblazers, both teams couldn't hit a shot for the first couple of minutes. Holt really came on and lit a fire under the Trailblazers and had a really good first half. They only trailed by a couple at halftime, but then fell by the wayside in the second half. Now, for Southern Utah, a 3-game winning streak, Mike, and they're coming off an impressive win at home Wednesday against Utah Valley, and the three-point shot was dropping. They had 12 threes, most of those coming in the second half to pull away.
Yeah, 12 of 23, 52%, led by their guy, Jaden Farrell, who was 4 for 5. He's been the difference in this T-Bird team since that loss here at Burns Arena.
Yeah, Jaden Farrell, he had 4 points in the first meeting on December 29th, 2 of 5 shooting. 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. And since then, in the last 6 games, he's averaged 16 points per game, 52% from the floor, and 48% from the three-point land. So he's a guy the Trailblazers are going to have to cool off tonight.
Yeah, 3 straight double-doubles. He's the WAC's leading shot blocker, so it's not just offense. He can get it done defensively. And whatever Coach Jeter said to him after that game here at Utah Tech, he's responded. They pushed the right buttons.
All right, so the Trailblazers got the win in the first meeting here in the WAC opener December 29th, and they did a lot of things well. They shot 45% from the floor. They had 20 points off turnovers. They forced 15 turnovers. They shot 10 of 23 from beyond the arc, and they had 9 steals. And when you put all those things together, Trailblazers usually get the win.
Yeah, they've been a team of trends, right? And a lot of those trends don't lie. They've had to play without Madiba Owana, so some of those trends have changed, but they've been able to find their groove for a little while. This little rough patch they've had recently, they need to find a way to right that ship.
Madiba Owana played in that game, but that was the last full game that he played in this year, as he was injured the following week at Abilene Christian. But now, let's take a look back at the sights and sounds of the game from the Trailblazers win on December 29th against Southern Utah.
Ready for the rivalry, come on now.
Welcome inside Burns Arena. What a way to open up the WAC schedule.
What up? Big dub today.
In-state rivals, Southern Utah and Utah Tech.
Win on 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Oh, nice pass inside to Britt Barrett. Oh, what a play, Potter. Cutting is Davis. Potter finds him. Owana takes it in himself, lays it up and in with a finger roll. Here comes Madiba Owana. Trailblazers have their first lead. Belonga deep 3. Yes, sir. Wow. Noah Belonga. Now he's got to throw up a 3. Yes, sir. At the halftime horn, Juice Holt. Here goes Holt. Lay it up and in. Holt open for 3. Got another one. Juice Holt. But Tanner Davis, how do you do, Mr. Freshman? Tanner Davis skips it underneath to Potter. Oh, what a pass. Malonga swooping in from the left side with a left hand. Malonga with a recycle. Oh, part 2 of the French Connection. One gets it up and in at the shot clock buzzer. Noah Malonga. Barrett, wide open corner. Britton Barrett. Barrett again from the other corner. Yes, sir! Britton Barrett back to back. Here comes the steal from Owona. Madiba, the Flying Frenchman. Utah Tech wins the WAC opener by the final of 80-66 over their rival.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Now, Utah Tech had 5 players in double figures in that first game on December 29th against the T-Bird, led by Noah Malonga with 18. Madiba Owona, he had 16 in that game, but he was injured the following week. Things have changed. No Madiba Owona, Trailblazers and John Judkins trying to find somebody to step up on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I think recently it's been Juice Holt. Right? He's been that guy that's been able to fill that void. If he can continue to do that, that true point guard spot, they need him to penetrate. They need him to get into the key. And if he can do that, that creates a much better offensive spark for Utah Tech.
So who will be that guy to step up for the Trailblazers tonight? We're going to find out shortly. Both teams out on the floor getting ready for the rivalry game, part 2, Utah Tech and Southern Utah. The final word from head coach John Judkins when we come back.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Back here in Burns Arena on Trailblazer Tip-Off, getting you ready for Utah Tech and Southern Utah. The rivalry, part 2, the second of 3 meetings on the regular season between these two rivals. This is the 13th meeting overall between Utah Tech and Southern Utah. T-Birds hold a 7-5 advantage overall, but Utah Tech is 5-1 against the T-Birds. The only loss coming last year.
Yeah, I think Utah Tech's had their number here. For this Southern Utah team, they're yet to win on the road this season, 0-11 on the road. If they're going to get that first road win, it's going to start with the play of those big guys like Farrell and guys coming off the bench.
And the Trailblazers are 6-2 at home, one of those coming on December 29th against this T-Birds. All right, time now to get the final word with head coach John Judkins.
Coach, tonight's going to be a completely different game. They're a different team than when you beat them here by 14.
Yeah, about a month ago. It's amazing how things changed. They're playing a lot better. They got healthier. We're playing a lot better. I think we did have one bad injury. We had Madiba last time we played them, so that's gonna hurt us a little bit of losing a player. But now we got our students here. It's during the school year, so that will be better for us too. So you know what, Rod, doesn't really matter who's playing well, who's not playing well. We always know that when it comes down to these rival games, it's us versus them. It's going to be intense no matter what. And you see that you always see that with rival games. You know, the Utah BYU. I mean, look at Utah almost beating BYU at Utah. I mean, nobody thought that could happen. We got to be ready to play. We got to be ready to play. We know they're playing better. They're shooting the ball a lot better than they did the first time we played them. And you know, they won 3 in a row. They're hot right now. So, you know, we got to use our home court advantage. We got to play harder. We got to want it more than they do. And like we said in the WAC, you got to win your own games.
So what is it that enabled you to get that 14-point win the first meeting and that you're going to have to do better tonight?
Well, just watching film, I mean, it was back and forth almost the whole game. And then, we started to defend, got some big stops, and then we hit some big shots. And that's how it goes. I look at their game against Utah Valley, same thing. Utah Valley was right there. All of a sudden, they got 3 or 4 big stops and hit 2 or 3 threes, opened up the game and changed everything. So it's all about runs, Rod. You got to control the runs, but then you got to go on runs. And that's our plan we're trying to do. And it starts with our defense. Our defense can lead to runs.
So have you been happy, even though you've lost a couple of games here in the last couple of weeks, with your defense and with the way your guys are playing?
Yeah, I mean, we held teams to under 60 points. We've done a better job rebounding. We got to do the same thing with these guys. They really crashed the glass again as well. Them and Utah Valley and UTA are probably the top guys in the rebounding area, offensive rebounds. So we've focused a lot on that. Our guys are getting better at that. Defensively, when we talk and we are aggressive and do things, we're really good. When we get lazy and stand up, we're not very good. So I think we're getting better, and we're seeing that in the last 3 games. I think we defended pretty well.
Games like tonight, why you like to coach, right?
Yeah, this is fun. This is what it's all about, and hopefully the fans come out. I mean, this is great basketball between us 2 schools. So it's going to be a fun night. Come on out.
Yeah, it should be another fun night. It always is when these 2 teams get together. They've had close games. The 14-point margin on December 29th in favor of Utah Tech, one of the largest in recent memory.
Yeah, it was. And that was a good win. That's 2 straight for Utah Tech here inside Burns Arena.
So both teams coming in with a record of 3-4 in WAC play. So this is a chance for somebody to move up. All right, we're going to have the national anthem, and then we will have tip-off. Utah Tech, Southern Utah, coming up on the Fan. Devin Dixon will have the call.